Hey everyone, Darren here, aka Irish Latino Reacts, Irish on the bottom, Latin American on top, and today we're watching The Expanse, Season 1, Episode 4. So last episode ended with a shot in the heart, literally. I learned Havelock's name, finally, and he's dead less than 30 seconds later. I mean, what are the chances? My main question about that narrative thread is Miller's reaction. How pissed is he going to be? What is he going to do? Are there going to be any conflict of interest between his Earth detective occupation and his background as a belter? Next narrative thread, we have this unknown spacecraft rocketing towards the Martian Navy ship, the Donnager, where our crew is being held captive. Who are they? What do they want? Are they OPA? Is Naomi OPA? And we also have a lot of smaller questions regarding the character and background of our core crew. And then finally, we have Frank. Why wasn't he more pissed at the UN representative for getting him kicked off of Mars? And no, I still don't know her name. I will not look it up, and that'll be my next project, I guess. But that is definitely the least interesting of the three narrative threads for obvious reasons. Two new things I do want to mention that I did not mention in the outro of the last video. One, the fact that Holden is a former lieutenant of the Earth Navy, and he threw a punch at his superior officer based on thinking he was trafficking humans, and he ended up being right. So that's very interesting. But I'm curious if there are other reasons that we're not privy to that drove Holden to choose such an isolated life as an icebreaker. And then two, small thing here, during the edit, I noticed that the people of the Medina on the belt were chanting, "Moon stole our water." Now, I'm assuming they're just referring to Luna, the Earth moon, which of course would just be an extension of Earth's power and jurisdiction. So probably not a big deal. I just didn't catch it until the edit, and I just wanted to mention it. So short and sweet intro, guys. Let's get into it. Okay, starting with Miller, looking at a dead body. Is that one of the Twitter dudes? I think so. Dropping like flies. Not good to be associated with. Julie Mao, not good for your health.
You know the average life expectancy on Earth is?
That'd be interesting to know.
It's even better on Mars. You know what it is on Ceres?
Okay.
68. And with the recent unpleasantness, that average is only going down. What?
Those are interesting numbers. I'd like to talk about those later.
Look. Stiff's ID is busy Patico. You know, there's no
Autopsies
on file, so
much more efficient.
Factor in 39 needs some fertilizer.
Yeah.
Ha. Donnager, near Jupiter. I guess we were near Saturn last time.
He's discussing with the captain right now. For all we know, he could be working out a deal.
Yeah, for himself.
Come on, have some faith, have some trust.
The thing I see here is an incoming ship. One you can't even identify. How do you know they're coming for Naomi?
We don't.
Why did that say Lopez on the
And you're just guessing. Naomi's
subtitles?
OPA too.
We both know that's better than a guess.
I don't believe she's a terrorist. And even if she was, I'm not blaming her for the Canterbury.
You blamed it on us.
We found Martian naval tech in the beacon that lured us to the Scopuli, and then you showed up.
We had nothing to do
Yeah.
with the Canterbury. But because of you, Earth thinks we destroyed it. Some people are calling it an act of war. You need to recant.
Blame Nagata. True or not, it will change the narrative until cooler heads prevail and figure out what really happened.
Nagata won't like that. Naomi won't
Some
like
guy's
that.
being played here. Maybe someone wants a war. I don't know. But if you really do want to stop it, then let us go, and then we talk.
Captain, inbound vessel approaching defense perimeter. 1 minute to contact.
Hail them.
Here we go. I want to know, who are these people?
This is Captain Teresa Yao of the MCRN Donager. This is your final warning. If you maintain your present course, you will be fired upon.
They're jamming us.
Didn't like that. Wow, that looks stealthy as all hell. Stealthy AF.
Sound general quarters, all hands battle stations. Prepare to return fire.
Oh man, here we go. Here we go. We get some space battle stuff.
This battle mode lighting. Sounds like torpedoes being fired.
Sounds like a lot of torpedoes.
I don't think it's
Not a drill. Nope, I don't either, Alex.
Good idea.
Shed, good ideas. Okay, shot some torpedoes. There they are. Heat-seeking torpedoes, I assume.
Well, whoever they are, whatever they've come to do, it's just become a suicide mission. They started this fight, and we're going to finish it.
Well, I said those ships look stealthy, but they're obviously seeing them on, I'll call it Dratus. You know, I learned that word from Battlestar. They're seeing it on their Dratus. So I don't know. Maybe their stealth isn't turned
Can't
on.
tell who they're fighting. There's massive
Earth
LADAR and radar jamming. We can't resolve the drive signatures or make any visual.
LADAR. What's
They
LADAR?
took our people hostage. We have to get a ship there.
The Orinoco's en route at best possible speed, but they're still 2 days out.
It'll all be over by then. Somebody has a new fleet of warships.
I concur. Any idea who it might be?
Not yet. Keep me apprised.
Oh, it's not Mars, as we established last episode. Oh, what a nice guy reading to children.
You look nervous.
get that way when missiles are flying at me.
Don't worry. It's nothing our guns can't handle.
I take it you didn't see much action in the Navy.
It's a good thing.
Not for soldiers. The only combat most of my officers have seen is in simulators.
Captain Young, you're leaving on comms deck 2.
PDC's ready?
All arrays are online and standing by.
May I ask you a question? Do you miss Earth?
If I did, I'd go back.
My
Yeah,
grandfather
like,
graduated from Earth. He missed it terribly. He used to tell me stories when I was a little boy about these endless blue sky, free air everywhere.
Montana, big sky country.
Horizon. Told me that someday we would make Mars just like that. When you spend your whole life living under a dome, even the idea of an ocean seems impossible to imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, I can only imagine that kind of life
I could never
under a
understand
dome.
people. Why, when the universe has bestowed so much upon you, you seem to care so little for it.
You paved over it. We paved over it. We're paving over it right now. Don't get me
Martians, too.
effing started.
Look at your ship.
We are nothing like you. The only thing Earthers care about is government handouts. Free food, free water, free drugs, so that you can forget the aimless lives you lead. You're short-sighted, selfish, and it will destroy you.
I can see it from his point of view why he would think all that. Because, you know, he's partially correct.
Earth is
Partially.
Mr. Holden.
Ooh.
My only
Bold claim?
Mars to life before you destroy that too.
Secure the prisoner.
Yes, sir.
Really interesting premise. I really liked that scene. That really put a lot into perspective for me. So, I'm curious how I'm going to like that character. You know, is he going to... I don't know. It could go either way. Obviously, he's
Lock PDCs.
a little antagonistic right now.
PDCs are go.
But I could see me getting to like him. Don't want to block Frankie here.
More to go.
Back there.
Is there a problem?
No, sir, it's just their torps guidance systems are really good, better than anything we ever simmed against. They're pushing our PDCs to the limit.
Who are these cats?
Impact on main reactor housing.
Captain, enemy ships are now inside guided missile range. Torpedoes
I
will
need
no
me some
longer
of
be
those
effective.
shoes.
Enough of this. Bring up the railguns. Let's finish this and go home.
Aye, sir. Diverting power to railguns.
They're more powerful than the PDCs.
Looking for busy Batico.
You're not gonna find him here.
Busy Patico.
Why you Penza?
So that puts me at 29 days.
What are they watching exactly? Like live feed of people, you know, risking their lives in real time, or what is this? Cockpit cam.
Slingshot Club.
Yeah. Oh, for entertainment purposes only, Sasaki.
Slingshot using, you know, planet's gravitational pull.
Listen up. Star Helix. I'm looking for a girl. Her name's Julie. She was a pilot. Oh. She might have come to Busy to charter a ship. Hey, assholes. Busy Batico's dead.
He ain't dead yet, Cobain. He be out there. That busy potato.
Once the week's done.
Oh, they're watching Busy. He the head of them? Oh, so swapped identity or something? Stolen identity?
Now he dead.
Okay, I'm a little confused now.
And we've been able to continue laying down the hull at the same time.
Where are we? The subtitles were blocking that.
And on budget, which I'm sure you're pleased to hear.
Mr. Johnson, the Latter-day Saints took a considerable risk hiring you to build the novel.
Uh-huh, okay.
I know.
I remember this place.
That goes spends up asteroids. We don't build ships. Not till now. But trust me, it'll be a ship no one will ever forget.
That's not what I meant. I meant you. There have been rumblings that you should be replaced as head of operations for the project. Your ties to the OPA have been making a number of elders and the general authorities uncomfortable, particularly in light of the recent events in the Belt.
The OPA is only interested in human rights and jobs for all Belters.
And fomenting
Okay, I was
riots
talking
and
about
serious
that my last
and inflaming
outro.
passions in the wake of the Canterbury.
The history of organized religion isn't exactly strife-free.
I've been asked to request a new head of operations.
Of course. If that's what you want. But I'd be remiss if I didn't remind you that without me, you're gonna have a very difficult time retaining the most skilled Belters for your project. I mean the ones who build for reliability. You're about to send your best and brightest Mormons on a 100-year voyage to a new world around a new sun. Who knows what tragic malfunctions might occur along the way.
Countless.
We're good to go. Get all the Mormons off the ship and get those sensors pointed toward the Donager. I need a full report. Now.
It's funny how Mormonism is been the only religion that we've seen on the show so far. Okay, all right, that must have been the rail gun. Hit one of them.
They've got railguns too. Never seen them on ships this size.
I think they're diverting power to the railguns. That means we're in CQB.
What the hell is CQB?
Close quarter battle.
What the hell is CQB?
Who would be insane enough to take on the Donager in CQB?
God damn it, let me out of this chair. I don't need to be here. Put me back with my people.
Oh, he's trapped in the chair.
IDs. We need to know their capabilities.
I'm sorry, sir, but there's nothing matching their profile in MCRN or UN records.
Isolate each vessel. We want detailed imagery and drive signatures on every one of them.
Wow, they're up against it. She getting nervous now?
I've seen a ship like that before.
Okay. Hold in. Does that mean you lose firepower, or?
Guys.
Drives out.
Oh, you lose your gravity?
Navy boy, you're a pretty whiny little bitch.
I was just a transport pilot, you yahoo. You understand? I wasn't trained for this shit. Just a glorified bus driver, okay? You satisfied? No. Hey. Look what I got.
What's that?
Huh? Everything's gonna be
You wanna
okay,
calm down?
okay? Busy to calm you right down. Trust me, we're all gonna be just fine.
What's this? No, 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 no. No, no, no. No! No! Oh, what did I say? Anyone but Shed. And that way? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. So they're losing air? I mean, like, are they... Oh, God. Like, is that can't be... Okay, that wasn't space. Oh, maybe space was, like, several, you know, bulkheads away. I am so disappointed right now. Man, the fuck? I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed. Mother. So wait, he could... Now he can get out of the chair? I guess because they lost power or something? Alright, so it looked like the same ship that hit the Canterbury. Okay, so... Which I guess is not surprising.
Breaching pods on deck. We're being boarded.
Captain, this man has something to tell you.
Not now,
The
Lieutenant.
ships you're fighting are just like the ones that blew up the Canterbury. Whoever is responsible for this is trying to blame Mars for everything.
Lopez, I want you to get Mr. Holden off of this ship and safely back to MCRN command. He's the only person who can directly testify to this.
Understood, sir. Take him. Hold on. I'm not going anywhere without my shipmates.
Get him in his suit!
Well, you got one less shipmate now, man. God, I still can't believe it.
Make sure you get this off with him.
The air rushed out holes on both sides of the room, which means we're surrounded by hard vacuum.
We're trapped.
Oh, shit. Man. How did they get out of this one?
I figure we have maybe 20 minutes of air left.
Crap.
And all of these people can't die, right?
Here to take one of us out, which will slow down their breathing and cut down our oxygen use. Maybe buy us a little more extra time.
For what? You think someone's gonna come and get us?
We don't have comms. We can't call for help. Do you got a better plan?
It's my idea. I'll take the shot.
No, we need you conscious.
He's an earther. He uses the most air. He should do it.
I can carry you. You can't carry me.
Oh, not... Well, I guess that means, you know, if you won't feel death.
I want to wake up.
Yeah, yeah. God, this episode has got me so disappointed and stressed and... Oh, Shed, no!
I want to say thank you
So what is their relationship like? What is their background?
for helping me all those times you did.
Didn't even get to say goodbye.
Dude.
To who? All the people on the can? Maybe someone specific? Who's she referring to? Okay, so she's obviously referring to someone specific.
You know what
Those
really
suits are
shocks
pretty
my ass?
badass.
The fact that I'm here protecting some lousy earth taker while my ship's getting pounded and my buddies are dying.
Then why don't you go help them? And let me go help mine.
We had our orders. Duty means something on Mars. I'd be happy to let you go. I heard you and your friends are responsible for Phoebe.
I know nothing about Phoebe. Why don't you just ask him?
Another mention of Phoebe.
Holden, stop! God damn it, Holden, get back here!
Okay, Holden's going to save the other 3, not 4.
Okay, I'm here. What's so important that I had to drop everything and come to this hellhole?
Recognize this guy?
Yeah, the stiff you found in the square. I heard it was a murder.
Look at this.
Oh, same guy.
Great.
Same
You found
Twitter.
his ID.
I mean,
That's how it's supposed to work.
Tinder guy.
Not him. You see?
Every time I sample the guy, I get a different ID comes up with a face. It looks like it could be a match.
Huh.
Huh.
Your stuff's got a lot of implants. I bet he has an ID spoofer mod. They're designed to spin cops, waste our time chasing down false leads. The only guys who really use them are crooks.
Wow.
Successful ones. They're not cheap.
You're way more of a gearhead than I ever was. Can you help me ID him?
Miller, you have a partner for this kind of stuff.
No, he tried Havelock. He didn't want to be found.
So the busy whatever, that guy he was watching that died, was really no one.
If he has a spoofer, then he's probably got a bunch of other shady shit in him. Standard inner ear mic, spinal stabilizer, pancreatic pump, run of the mill. Pretty sedentary. Ha! He's got a memory crypt in his calf.
Really hard material.
There. Content's encrypted, obviously. But judging by the file names, these are government records.
Okay.
Customs documents, corporate R&D. This guy was a data broker.
Huh. Well, whatever he brokered. Must have been important.
Got him
enough to
killed.
get killed.
What do you know?
Hmm?
Nothing.
Miller,
It's better if you don't know.
I don't need you to protect me.
I'm not protected.
She's helping you, Miller. Just be upfront.
I hate it when you do this.
Yeah, I don't blame you, girl. That does not look like
Havelock.
a gal who needs protecting. No way.
Hey, look, I don't care if you're up to your whatever and whoever, but when you come up for
I missed
air,
who he called.
I'm gonna need you to cover for me with Shadid, okay?
Oh, he probably called Havelock, and no wonder he didn't answer.
You can be a devious.
I want him to know that Havelock got murdered. Here he is. Oh! Oh!
Somebody help! This officer needs help!
Oh! God, maybe I didn't learn his name in vain. Oh God, I needed a freaking win after Shed. Holy crap. Oh. Well, he can't die now. Like, they wouldn't like do that. I'm just curious. You know, maybe got through his sternum. Obviously, really hard bone. Maybe didn't go much further in than that. Like, if it's like right through your chest, I mean, it would miss your heart. It could miss both your lungs. It would just, I guess, it would then hit your spine. But maybe it didn't go in that deep. And it's just like, 'tis but a flesh wound. I did not expect that. I really didn't.
Let go. Don't make me shoot you. You won't.
His weapon
Oh.
went through his armor. He couldn't have fired it. You're welcome.
Mole's dead, asshole. I'm sorry. I really am. But I won't testify to anything.
Yep.
Unless you help me get my friends off this ship. Shut up.
Totally.
I want to speak to him.
Yes, sir.
So they are human, these people on this ship.
Who are you working for? Why did you destroy the Canterbury? Phoebe Station, were you there? You were. What happened?
Mm-hmm.
I'll make you a deal.
Ooh, what's the deal? What could he... I mean, you know, I figure the deal is I'll testify, otherwise I wouldn't, but I guess he has to throw something else on, and I'm curious what else. Yep.
You came back.
Of course I did. The deal is this. You will all testify that Mars had nothing to do with the Canterbury's destruction. Suit
Okay.
up fast. The air seal is temporary. We have to move.
You gotta suit him up. Cool. Alright, well, it seems, you know, maybe because Amos realized that he was just a glorified bus driver and not for the Martian Navy. That does look like the interrogator.
Silent for several weeks. Why? We still don't know. Everyone on board was dead. Their bodies were
What do you-
incinerated. We found them refrozen to the walls of the ice tunnels. We thought it was a fire.
I can't tell if it's him or not.
We discovered that all the computer cores were destroyed.
You mean someone did it deliberately?
They were covering something up.
Like what?
I don't know.
Huh. For a little bit, baby. Here. Okay, as long as you behave.
The captain has set condition 0. She's gonna scuttle the ship.
Oh, I've heard that term before. I just can't recall what it means. Scuttling the ship.
As you ready, stand by, left the hangar bay.
Negative, sir. It's still there.
Captain? Not yet. This has to count for something.
Like last resort, self-destruct, suicide, something.
Grimes in position. Everybody on my mark. Stand by.
Mag boots off. Obviously, you don't want to be magnetized to the floor as you run. Come on, Alex. Ah. Go, go, go. Someone's good. Amos, no, 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 no. Come on. Oh, one of these guys better not die. Alright, alright. What's up, Frankie? What's up? Hi. How you doing? I'm your father. Nice to meet you. Oh, there goes Lopez. They lost gravity again. Oh, oh. What is he doing? Okay.
What the hell are we supposed to do now?
What about the others? They're gone. We have to dust off now.
Okay, so, alright. It is the interrogator. Alex, you're the pilot, baby. Let's go. Come on. Shake off the sedative.
I don't think I'm in any position. You got it.
That was like the voice in Dune. Oh yeah, get some stims. All right.
Okay, sweetheart. Be gentle with me. It's my first time.
Ooh, thought it was gonna end right there. Can you take a few of them out? Yep. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Sorry.
Though, I mean, I feel like the Donager's probably done for. Yeah, okay. I think it totally is.
Evasive maneuvers. Max burn.
Man, they do not mind going through ships in this series.
Yes, sir. It would have been nice to see an ocean on Mars.
Well, I guess I am glad Lopez is with us, because once again, I'm quite intrigued by his character. And I wonder why he said that just there. Would have been nice.
away. Sir? Captain, this door won't hold much longer.
Maybe they can be... maybe they can be taken captive? Oh, man. The nuclear option.
Holy.
Man.
I'm doing it.
Man.
I'm doing it. Son of a bitch.
Eyes straight forward, Alex. Wow. Wow. So it's hard to gather my thoughts right now. That was a very devastating episode. A very good one. High stress, high action. Obviously, we'll we'll start with what happened on the Donager. Donager is done for. Shed, rest in peace. I mean, I don't know if I said it last episode or I said it 2 episodes ago. Like, anyone but Shed. Like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm actually kind of pissed. That sucks. But, yeah, I mean, the action on the Donager was great. I guess we got a partial answer on as far as who was on the ship that was rocketing towards the Donager at the end of last episode. It's the same people who blew up the can. That's really the only answer we got. Who they really are, who their identity is of course still a mystery. And they have really, really advanced tech. So it surprised even the commander of the Donager. So who these people are, where they got this tech, if it wasn't from Mars, I don't know. Maybe they still got it from Mars in some way, but the Mars government doesn't know. Yeah, I mean that. Sorry, guys. I'm still at a loss for words. I'll probably be a little more articulate in the intro to the next episode, and that'll probably be a little more of a recap than this. Great action, great visuals with the Donager scenes. Lopez could potentially become a new favorite character of mine. I really loved the scene talking to Holden where he said something along the lines, "I can't believe you people on Earth," basically like what I said, you paved over it. I heard about these blue skies and oceans that go to the horizon and you're destroying it, or maybe they're to the point where they have destroyed it and climate change has long since gone beyond the point of no return. And Mars is, they still have dreams, but they're still living under domes. I take it, the terraforming has not got so advanced to where they have an atmosphere. That's the impression I get. So, great scene. So we'll see how I feel about Lopez. I'm glad he's still alive. It's the only one we got from the Donager. Yeah. So Miller's narrative thread, it turns out the Tinder guy, he has all of this advanced technology, including one to throw off the cops as far as identifying him with their eye reader or their autopsy reader. It's a very advanced, efficient autopsy reader. And yeah, they got a micro crypt out of his calf, which of course is encoded. It has government files on it, so they're gonna start analyzing that. I really thought Miller should have let the woman who's, once again, if we know her name, forgive me, guys. He should have been more straightforward with her, and I respect her for just walking out. And then Miller calls Havelock, and of course gets his voicemail because I'm like, yeah, he's dead. But then someone walking by, I'm not sure who, if that person is of any importance, but probably not. Maybe she was trying to pick his pockets. And then all of a sudden he awakens. And thank God, I need a damn win after Shed. So yeah, he's going to be alive. He has to be. They wouldn't show that scene if he just died like a day later. So he'll still be part of the picture. And yeah, I still want to see Miller's reaction to when he hears what happened to Havelock. And of course, what's in the microchip. Yeah, I mean, I know there are a couple other threads on this episode, like, the UN lady, and then that station with the Mormons, and then replacing that head guy. I didn't catch where that was because of the subtitles. I'll go back and look. So I'll be much better able to talk about this episode in the intro to the next one. So I apologize, everyone. I'm probably leaving out a lot of things that I could say. So forgive me. But please like and subscribe this video. And I will see you guys next time. I'm done. I'm done.